Have you ever bought ginger to use gradually, but just after a few weeks,
Oh
it started
no!
to wilt, shrivel up, or sprout? It's such a waste of effort and money, right? Don't worry. Today, I'm going to reveal an extremely simple, yet surprisingly effective secret. With just one familiar ingredient that you're sure to already have in your kitchen, you can keep ginger fresh, crisp, and aromatic like you just bought it. For up to 1 year. Let's explore this amazing tip together. Method 1. Preserving ginger with baking soda. First, make sure the ginger roots you buy are completely dry. A little soil stuck on the skin is fine. But if the ginger's skin is wet, long-term storage will be very difficult because moisture can easily cause the ginger to spoil quickly. Next, prepare a sturdy cardboard box. Depending on the amount of ginger, you can choose a large or small box. Line the bottom of the box with a layer of newspaper or dry paper towels to absorb moisture. Then, sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda on top to prevent sprouting. Arrange the ginger in a single layer, avoiding stacking them on top of each other because pressure can cause the roots to bruise. If you have a lot of ginger, you can repeat the layers, dry paper, ginger, dry paper, until the box is full. Now close the box securely. Place the box in a cool, well-ventilated spot, away from direct sunlight, as sunlight will dry out the ginger's skin, affecting its moisture and the nutrients inside. The cardboard box not only blocks out the sun, but also helps maintain a stable temperature, not too hot or too cold, so the ginger stays fresh and delicious. Additionally, baking soda helps prevent sprouting. Finally, close the box tightly and store it properly. With this simple method, you won't have to worry about your ginger going bad anymore. Even after 2 to 3 months, the ginger will still retain its freshness and aroma, just like it was freshly harvested. Method 2. Freezing ginger. First, prepare a small basin and place the ginger in it. Next, separate the ginger roots to make cleaning easier. Add 2 tablespoons of salt and an appropriate amount of baking soda. Then pour in enough water to completely submerge the ginger. Stir well until the salt and baking soda are fully dissolved. As everyone knows, ginger grows underground and is quite dirty when freshly harvested. Just a quick rinse won't get it clean enough. Salt acts as a disinfectant, while baking soda softens dirt and grime, making it much easier to remove, especially from the narrow crevices between the ginger knobs. For this reason, using both together ensures the ginger is thoroughly cleaned. You'll notice the water quickly turns cloudy and lots of dirt particles appear. Once everything has dissolved, let the ginger soak for about 10 minutes. Where are you from? Please leave a comment and let me know. It's so wonderful to connect with friends from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for your support. After soaking, use a clean brush to scrub the ginger thoroughly. Many people wonder why we scrub instead of just peeling the skin. But ginger skin isn't an ordinary peel. It's a natural remedy that helps cool the body and is rich in nutrients. There's an old saying, keep the skin when cool, peel when warm. The skin and the flesh of ginger represent yin and yang, and preserving them helps maintain that balance. So there's no need to peel it, just clean it very thoroughly. Then, remove any rough spots, soft areas, or moldy parts. If there are stubborn cracks or crevices, gently scrape them clean with your fingers. Next, replace the water and rinse thoroughly to remove any remaining salt, baking soda, or dirt. After cleaning, let the ginger air dry on a rack in a cool, well-ventilated place, away from direct sunlight. You can also let it dry naturally. Or, if you're in a hurry, use a hair dryer or pat it dry with paper towels. Next, cut the ginger into small pieces that suit your cooking habits. Pre-cutting into ready-to-use sizes saves time. Place the ginger pieces into a food storage container. Add a little cooking oil. Then seal the lid and shake gently so that each piece gets coated with a thin layer of oil. This oil layer prevents the ginger from drying out and helps maintain its freshness. You can divide it into smaller containers as needed and store them in the freezer to keep the temperature low. The ginger will stay fresh and won't spoil. Simply take it out and use it in cooking whenever you need it. This method not only extends the shelf life, but also ensures you always have fresh ginger on hand. Frozen ginger retains its flavor and nutrients perfectly, so feel free to use it in your dishes. I love this method because one preparation session can last for many uses. It saves time, and you no longer have to worry about spoilage or sprouting. Method 3. Preserving ginger with white wine. To store ginger for a long time, you can use white wine, a simple yet extremely effective method. Start with ginger that has been thoroughly washed and patted dry. If the ginger root is large, you can break it into smaller knobs or pieces. Prepare a bottle of strong white wine. Pour a small amount into a bowl or shallow dish. Submerge each piece of ginger completely in the wine. Everyone knows that white wine has disinfectant properties, but not many people realize it can also be used to preserve ginger. Have you ever tried this before? Let the ginger air dry naturally for a bit. The alcohol will help it dry faster. Then, wrap each dried piece of ginger individually in plastic wrap. This method uses alcohol to sterilize and prevent exposure to air, allowing the ginger to stay fresh for at least 6 months. Next, prepare an airtight jar or container. Place the wrapped ginger pieces inside. And seal the lid tightly. The alcohol sterilizes and prevents mold growth, so soaking in alcohol and sealing properly helps keep the ginger from spoiling. When you need to use it, simply take out one piece. The aroma and flavor will remain just as strong even after 1 to 2 months. Method 4. Pickling ginger in vinegar. Prepare a steamer pot and bring water to a boil. Take 300 grams of fresh ginger. Wash it thoroughly. Once the water is boiling, place the ginger on the steaming rack, reduce to medium heat, and steam for about 10-15 minutes, depending on the thickness. Arrange the ginger neatly, without overlapping, so that each piece heats evenly and retains its full flavor. Why do we steam the ginger? This is the secret that makes the ginger easier to eat and even better for your health. During steaming, the sharp, intense spiciness of the ginger mellows with the steam, while beneficial compounds like gingerol and shogal are released more powerfully. As a result, the ginger becomes more aromatic, milder, and enjoyable even for people who don't like strong spiciness. When you open the steamer lid, the gentle ginger aroma spreads, bringing a very pleasant sense of relaxation. At this stage, the ginger skin looks slightly shiny, delicately fragrant, and rich in essential oils, gingerol, and valuable amino acids. Just a few slices of steamed ginger are enough to warm the body, stimulate circulation, support digestion, and boost immunity, especially effective when the weather turns cold. Use tongs to remove the ginger, let it cool slightly, then slice it thinly. Next, prepare 2 clean, completely dry glass jars that have been washed and sterilized for safe pickling. Then, pack the ginger slices into the jars. Press them down as firmly as possible to remove excess air. Add 2 tablespoons of rock sugar to each jar. Then pour in 150-200 milliliters of rice vinegar, or enough to fully submerge the ginger. I like to do both balsamic vinegar and rice vinegar, using separate jars for each. The flavors of these 2 types of vinegar are quite different. Balsamic vinegar is made from grape juice and aged for many years. Ginger slices pickled in it develop a rich, mellow, and increasingly delicious aroma the longer they sit. Rice vinegar is made from grains and has a shorter fermentation period than balsamic. It has a lighter, gentler sourness with a subtle rice fragrance, bringing a fresh and refreshing taste to dishes. Ginger slices pickled in it also develop a rich, mellow aroma that gets more enjoyable over time. Once the rock sugar fully dissolves, it not only balances the acidity of the vinegar, but also enhances the ginger's flavor. The combination of sweet and sour creates a truly delicious treat. Store the jars at room temperature. After about 10 days, the ginger will have fully absorbed the flavors of the vinegar and sugar. Enjoy a few slices of pickled ginger with your daily meals. Pickled ginger offers many benefits. Eating 2 slices in the morning can help stimulate your appetite. You can also mix it with water or even drink it directly.